दत्तात्रेयाय नमः, दत्तात्रेयाय नमः, अवधूत चिंतन स्वरूपाय दत्तात्रेयाय नमः. Now something will be told about the spiritual ray. What does spiritual rain mean? Spiritual reign means the highest kingdom in the world. The spiritual reign means the highest kingdom in the universe. The spiritual reign means eternal rule. The spiritual reign means the final rule. The spiritual reign means the eternal kingdom, which is essential for every person. The spiritual reign means everlasting kingdom in the universe. Everlasting kingdom. Everyone must understand the meaning of the word spiritual reign. Each and every heart in the world must accept the spiritual reign. There must be an acceptance of spiritual reign in every heart. In every mind, there must be an existence of spiritual reign. The spiritual reign is opposed by the devil reign. That means the spiritual reign is opposed by evil concepts. The spiritual reign is often opposed by the devil kingdom. Hence, devil kingdom must be thrown away from our mind. There should not be a place in the mind for the devil kingdom. There should not be a place in our mind for the existence of devil kingdom. All sorts of devil thoughts, all sorts of devil concepts must be discarded from mind. All sorts of evils must be abandoned. Persons relating to several religions will say this sentence as per their ideology. Hindus will say that all sorts of evil concepts must be discarded, all sorts of evil thoughts must be thrown away, all sorts of wrong thoughts must be abandoned. Christians and Jews will say that satanic thoughts must be discarded. Devil thoughts must be discarded. Muslims will say that there should not be a place for Iblis, or you may say Shaitan in our mind. There should not be a place for the activities of Iblis in our mind. Muslims will say like this. Many persons in the world will say, as per their ideology, they will utilize the words as per their religious concepts. Actually, the summary of all religions and all sects in the world is that evil concepts must be thrown away from our mind. There should not be a place for devil activities in our heart. There should not be a place for devil activities in our heart. Every religion and every so-called sect will say like this, that there should not be a place for evil activities, or you may say devil activities, in our heart. Our heart should be pure. Then, what should be in our heart? In every heart, there must be a residence of spiritual rain. That means that each and every heart in the world must accept the spiritual kingdom. Each and every heart in the world must accept the highest kingdom. The spiritual kingdom is the highest kingdom in the world. The spiritual reign is actually the highest reign and eternal reign in the world. Each and every religion, each and every sect will say like this. This is accurate. This is desired. But actually what happens in the world, that also must be noticed. What happens in the world? I will tell a story. In the forest, there was a lion. And that lion had much more ego. There were several evil qualities in the mind of that lion. He was wandering in the forest. That lion was wandering in the forest. He came towards a lake. He desired to drink the water of that lake. He saw in that lake, he saw his image. He felt there is another lion in the lake. He roared. He roared very loudly. He heard the echo. He felt that the lion in the lake has also roared. And he became very angry. He again roared. Then he heard the echo again. The lion felt the lion in the lake is inviting me for the war. The lion in the lake is inviting me for the battle. He became very angry. He jumped into the lake. He jumped there and he lost his life. That lion lost his life. Who killed the lion? There is a question. Who killed the lion? The lion himself killed him. He himself killed. Actually, who killed the lion? The ego in the mind of that lion killed him. The ignorance in the mind of that lion killed that lion. Illusion in the mind of that lion killed that lion. Evil concepts, worse concepts which were residing in the mind of that lion killed that lion. These points must be understood. Who killed the lion? There was no person. There was no person besides that lion. There was no other lion. In the lake there was the image of that lion only. There was no other lion also. Then who killed the lion? Ego in the mind of that lion killed that lion. The lion killed himself. The slaughter of that lion was done by him. The slaughter of that lion was done by that lion himself. That is the truth. In this world, such things happen. But such things must be avoided when there is an acceptance of devil kingdom. Then such things happen. When there is an acceptance of spiritual reign, there will be peace in the world. Good things will happen in the world. The bad things will not remain in the world. When there will be an acceptance of spiritual reign, when there will be an acceptance of spiritual kingdom by each and every heart, there will be complete peace in the world. That is required. That is required. Now, these points must be understood. These facts must be understood. Every person in the world should feel that there should be a residence of supreme reign in his heart. Supreme reign is the eternal reign. The supreme reign is everlasting reign. The materialistic reign in the world is not everlasting. I will tell a story. Alexander the Great was nearer to his death. He ordered his servants, gems, golds, etc. should be brought towards him. Servants obeyed the order of the Alexander. Alexander saw various gems, jewelry in huge amount was seen by his eyes. He saw gold in huge amount. He was touching the gold again and again. He was touching the gems again and again. He was touching various types of jewelry again and again. He felt, I have obtained all these in my life. But he felt, now I am not able to bring these gems and the gold in my journey after death. There was much more sorrow in his heart. There was much more sorrow in his heart, in the heart of Alexander. There was much more sorrow. He felt, he felt that he gathered much more gems, gold in huge amount. He felt, I am not able to carry some gold in the journey after death. How materialistic things can be carried after the death. It is impossible. Knowledge is carried after the death also. Deeds are carried after the death also. Holy deeds or wrong deeds are carried after the death also. Deeds follow that person. These materialistic things cannot be carried in the journey after death. And hence, this materialistic kingdom has much more limitations. This materialistic kingdom is not eternal one. It is perishable. That means this materialistic kingdom can be destroyed. This materialistic kingdom can get distracted after some time. Then what is imperishable kingdom? Spiritual realm is imperishable kingdom. Spiritual realm is imperishable kingdom. This fact must be remembered by all. The spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is only imperishable realm. And hence, every heart must accept the spiritual realm and must behave according to that. There is an importance of spiritual realm in the world. This point must be understood. Now, I will tell another story. Mary Stuart was the Queen of Scotland in 16th century. She became the Queen when she was 6 days old only. She was 6 days old when her father died. And hence, that Mary was appointed as a queen. But at the age of 25, she was forced to quit the throne. She was forced to quit the throne. And in her life, she was tortured and tortured. She was given much more pain. She was tortured again and again. And at the age of 45, she was executed. At the age of 45, she was executed. This is the story of perishable kingdom. This is not eternal. Several kings are executed in the history. Hundreds of kings are executed in the history. In the history, several kings are given the punishment of residing in jail. And several kings are executed. Hence, this materialistic kingdom is not imperishable. That means this materialistic kingdom is perishable. This is not eternal. This is not eternal. The spiritual kingdom is the only eternal kingdom. And hence, every mind must accept the rules and regulations of spiritual reign. Every mind in the world must accept the rules and regulations of spiritual reign. There is an importance of spiritual kingdom in the world. Actually, there are quarrels and quarrels in the world on the basis of materialistic kingdoms. In the history, several wars occurred. Several pages of history are about the wars. At a time, there was a meeting of several thinkers. The subject of that meeting was how the battle gets started. How the battle gets started. Several orators were there for describing their views. One orator said that this is the main reason behind the battle. He stated a reason and he emphasized that this is the main reason for occurring the battle. Second orator gave another reason and he gave an emphasis on that reason only. He said that this is the main reason behind any battle. Third orator said that the reasons given up till now are not the actual reasons. I am giving the main reason. I am giving the main reason why the battle is started. Why battle gets started? The answer of this question is given by me. The main reason is being given by me. The third orator said like this. Fourth orator gave the fourth reason. Fifth orator gave the fifth reason. There was a start of battle between those orators. There was a start of battle. The meeting was arranged for knowing the reason of battle, but while discussion, there was a start of battle. This is actual condition in the world. This is actual condition in the world. Reasons are searched out. Reasons are searched out, but after searching the various reasons, the battle gets started. This is the actual condition in the world. And hence, this must be avoided. Wrong concepts in the mind must be demolished. Good concepts must be accepted. Spiritual reign must be accepted. Now, I will tell a story again. In a lake, a daughter of a king was lost. She sank in that. On the bank of that lake, there were 5 persons. They jumped in the lake and carried out the daughter of the king outside the lake. They brought the daughter of the king towards the king. They arrived at the palace. The king honored them. King was very happy, very happy. He got his daughter. He obtained his lost daughter. He was very happy. He obtained his daughter. He said, ask for anything. Make a demand as per your wish. The first person said, if you wish to donate me something, please give me the gold in huge amount. The king replied, okay. The second person said, if you want to donate me something, please give me the building. The king replied, okay. The third person said, please give me the land for agriculture. The king replied, okay, I will give you the land for agriculture. The fourth person said, please give me the land for horticulture. The king replied, I will give you the land for horticulture. The fifth person was very, very clever. He said, please accept me as your family member. Please accept me as your family member. The king replied, I am accepting you as my family member. I am giving my daughter to you. You will be the next king of my empire. You will be the emperor. You will be the king of this empire, of this kingdom. The fifth person was very clever. He obtained the kingdom. This is a simple way of obtaining the kingdom. You have to become the member of that palace, of that kingdom, of that inner kingdom. You have to become the member of that palace. You have to become very, very internal member of that palace. This is the story in the materialistic world. In the spiritual world, you have to enter the spiritual kingdom. You have to become very, very internal member of that spiritual kingdom. How can it be possible? It will be possible when you accept the rules and regulations of the spiritual kingdom. This will be possible. This will be possible. Definitely this will be possible. Now, again I will tell a story. The story will tell you that why many persons remain far away from the spiritual realm. There was a person who was mad. At one day, he saw his shadow. He felt a demon is following me. He began to oppose her. He was going, but his shadow will come along with him. That is natural. But that person was mad. he started to kill her. He started to kill the shadow. The shadow cannot be killed. The shadow cannot be killed. That person was a mad person. Shadow will come along with you. Your shadow will come along with you. You cannot kill your shadow. It is impossible. But those persons who are mad think like that. There is no necessity of killing shadow. There is a necessity of killing your ignorance. There is a necessity of killing the evil qualities in your mind. There is a necessity of killing the wrong concepts in your mind. There is a necessity of killing the devil in your mind. There is no necessity of killing the shadow. A mad person can feel that shadow is following me and hence I should get rid of her. I should get rid of that shadow. The mad person can think like that. But killing the shadow is totally impossible. It is the concepts of mad persons. Killing the shadow is impossible work. You have to kill the ignorance in your mind. You have to kill the evil properties in your mind. You have to kill the wrong concepts in your mind. Then you will be able to throw away the devil kingdom from your mind completely. You will be able to throw away the devil kingdom. You will be able to destroy the devil kingdom residing in your mind. Evil concepts must be discarded. Evil thoughts must be abandoned. Evil thinking must be quitted. Then you will be able to accept the supreme reign, which is also termed as spiritual reign. That is very, very important. That is very, very important. When these facts occur, you become able to accept the eternal kingdom. Otherwise not. All these facts must be remembered. The kingdom of devil must be discarded. There must be a place for the residence of spiritual reign in our heart. In every heart, there must be a place for the residence of spiritual reign. This must be remembered. There must be much more place in every heart in the world for the residence of the supreme eternal reign. There must be much more place. Actually, whole heart must be controlled by the supreme spiritual reign. This is accepted by various religions and various sects in the world. Spiritual reign must reside in every heart. Hindus who are wishing the peace in the world will say like this, and other persons in the world will also say like this. For example, in China, there are the religions, for example, Taoism and Confucianism. In Chinese culture, there is a word Mogwai or Mogui. The term Mogwai or Mogui means demon. There is no necessity of demons in the world. Demons are harmful to human beings. Demonic thoughts are harmful for the existence of human beings. And hence, what the Indian culture is teaching, the same will be accepted by the Chinese culture also. Chinese culture is also saying that demons are harmful. Demonic thoughts are harmful for human beings. In Japanese culture, Akumazoku. In Japanese culture, that means in Shintoism, it is said that Akumazoku must be avoided. What does Akumazoku mean? Akumazoku means a family of evil spirits. Akumazoku means a tribe of evil spirits. Akumazoku must be thrown away. Those are harmful for human survival. Akumazoku are not useful in this world. In Shintoism it is said that Shenzoku is useful. Shenzoku means family of good spirits. You may say that Shenzoku means a family of gods. Shenzoku is useful. And Akumazoku is not useful. In Shintoism it is said. In Zoroastrianism, it is said that Angramanyu is not useful. Angramanyu is very, very harmful for whole human race. And hence, there should not be contact with Agramanyu. In Judaism and Christianity, it is said that devil must be avoided. Devil concepts must be avoided. In Christianity, sometimes the word Lucifer is used for devil, but sometimes it is used also for Venus. In Christianity, the word Leviathan is used sometimes for demon, sometimes for devil. Actually, Leviathan means sea monster. In Islam, the word shaitan is used for the devil. Or in Islam, the word Iblis is used for the devil. There is no necessity of the kingdom of devil in the world. In every heart, there must be a supreme, there must be the supreme kingdom. In every heart, there must be the spiritual kingdom. In every heart, there must be a residence of spiritual reign. That is essential in the world. Datta, Datta, Datta.